This is ASMR, and today I'm going to be doing a page flipping video with you and showing you off some items from this magazine. So this is the Lakeside Collection. It's a magazine of all like home goods, and it says all your favorites plus over 500 brand new items. It's for August 2019. But look, it's already decorated for Thanksgiving, which, if you're not American, Thanksgiving is this holiday that we have the last Thursday of November, where everybody gets together with their families and eats a turkey dinner. And that's pretty much it. But it's also the precursor to the Christmas season. So like the day after Thanksgiving, the Friday after Thanksgiving, which we call Black Friday, is a big shopping day. And then that's also, I don't go shopping on Black Friday because the stores are too crazy, but that's the day I put up my Christmas tree. Start taking my Christmas stuff out. So that's kind of what Thanksgiving is. It's a holiday where we have a big dinner, and then the day after is like the start of the Christmas season. So on this cover, we have this turkey tea light, and another turkey tea light, and this cute orange pumpkin, another cute orange pumpkin. And then we have a sunflower, another sunflower, a third sunflower, and these lovely red maple leaves. Here's a candle, and I love the decor on the plates. It's funny to see something, you know, that looks like fall and autumn because it's still August and so very hot. It seems kind of early. But anyway, I'm not going to go through this entire magazine because it's very, very large, just like over 300 pages. But I know some of you love the sound of page flipping. So what I'm going to be doing is that I turned down some pages that I thought were interesting. And I have my pointer here, and I'm going to be pointing out some pieces from the pages. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did do my nails again. And they are light pink and blue and gold with rhinestones. So anyway, let's open this up and take a look at the first items I saw. And they're nice crinkly pages, aren't they? So what we have here, this is Halloween trick-or-treaters, and these are color changing decorations that stand outside your house or inside your house if you have room for them. There's a ghost model wearing a witch's hat, and a pumpkin model, and it also has like a green stalk on its head, but it's kind of in a witch cap hat shape. And this one's holding a green candy bag, and this one's holding an orange candy bag, and they change all different colors. You see, I just thought they were cute. And then this I thought was really adorable. This is a sign that says witch parking only. All others will be towed. Like a frog. So if you park your broomstick where hers should be, she'll turn you into a frog. And I thought that was really, really cute. And look at these cool witch shoes. They're black. And the orange laces. And there's a skull on the front. They're awesome shoes. The first page that I turned down. Oh, yes. And then this page. Look at how cool these are. So these are Halloween flickering light clocks. They are only $12.99 each. And we have this orange one, this purple one, and this green one. So the green one has a spider on top of it. And if you look down into the globe, there's a moon, there's bats flying around, and there's a creepy tree reaching up towards the sky. And then in the purple one, we have a bat on the top, and we have this big moon and a tree reaching up, and look at this creepy house. And then in the orange one, which is my absolute favorite, there's a crow on top, and you see the orange globe, and there's a witch putting something into a pumpkin-shaped pot, and there's ghosts flying around, and you see the moon is behind her. It's a lovely, eerie scene. That's my absolute favorite. I love the look of the witch. She looks so menacing. And then on this side, we just have pajamas. We have spider pajamas. And then pumpkin and ghost pajamas. Oh, they're call them print dresses, but they looked a little bit more like nightgowns to me. But I suppose they could be either. Now, I had to turn this page down because I love fantasy. I mean, I absolutely love anything in the fantasy genre. So, when I was a kid, like a little girl, I would have gone absolutely crazy for this rainbow maker and the rainbow projector lamp for $10. And I also would have loved these lights, you know, a unicorn, a mermaid's tail, a rainbow, a half moon. But the reason I turned this page down, look at these shoes. So they come in sneaker form or they come in boot form. They are very sparkly, shimmery shoes, and they are unicorn shoes. So here's the pink part of the shoe, which is the unicorn's body, and the part up here is the unicorn's horn, and then you see little tufts of rainbow hair, and his nose, or her nose, it's a girl obviously, her eyes and her ears. I mean, I would have loved this, and there's a child wearing them. When I was little, I would have gone crazy for this, so I had to point this out to you. If anybody's watching this and knows a little girl that might like this, these can be ordered for only $8.99 a pair. So you could get both the shoes and the boots for under $20. I mean, that's unbelievable. And there is some shipping with this company, but from what I remember, when I ordered from them last, it wasn't anything too bad. It wasn't like awful shipping. So now we go to this page. Now we're starting to get into the Christmas stuff. So this is such a cute little bag, a little snowman. And then on this side we have a maroon one, and the maroon one has reindeer and Christmas trees. And then this green one is all Christmas trees. It's really cute. But the reason I folded this down is because I thought this was really interesting. So this is $16.99 home sentiment, and basically you get these letters H, M, E, and then to represent the O in home, every season you get something different. So for example, here is the turkey to represent Thanksgiving in the fall. And if you come down here, you'll see that they have a snowman to represent winter. They have a pumpkin to represent Halloween. Now, here's what's interesting. Now, here's also a snowflake to represent winter. So I'm thinking the snowman might actually represent Christmas, because look, he's got a red and green scarf, and he's got Christmas holly on his cap. So the snowman might actually represent Christmas, not winter, and the snowflake might represent winter, which makes me wonder why they just didn't like make it Santa Claus, just to make it clearer. But anyway, here's the turkey, and then here's an Easter bunny, and then this is a flower to represent spring, and here is a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day, and a star with the American flag for 4th of July. If you're watching this and you're not American, 4th of July is America's Independence Day, and it's actually a really fun holiday. People get together and barbecue, and then we have fireworks at night, and some of the displays of fireworks are really fantastic. So 4th of July is a lot of fun. And then here's the heart to represent Valentine's Day, and then here's a butterfly to represent the summer, I'm assuming. But what I really wondered why they didn't do with this piece, I don't wonder like why they didn't include a sun, or not, a represent that we have, I'm sorry, why didn't they include just like a leaf, like a multicolored leaf to represent the fall? Because then you would have summer, spring, winter, and if you had a multicolored leaf, you had fall to represent the 4 seasons. And then you would just have all this to represent the other holidays, including the snowman. And I guess he is fine for Christmas because he is red and green and that, so it's not too confusing, him and the snowflake. But I really wish they had like a multicolored leaf or something to represent autumn, rather than just like the turkey and the pumpkin. But it's still really cute. It's a nice idea. Okay, so let's go. Oh yeah, look at these. So now we're back to Halloween stuff again. So I don't know why, but for some reason these are like, don't they seem really creepy? I know that's a terrible thing to put on an ASMR video anything creepy, but I don't know, isn't there something just inherently very creepy about these? They're just these three tall witch-like shapes, but they're really thin and skeletal. And one is blue, one is red, and one is green. Kind of orbs to symbolize their faces. But they are color changing, so they will change color. And if you watch the video, they actually look really, really playful. But for some reason, there's just something really creepy about the way they're standing or something. They look like skeletons of witches or something, I don't know. They're just very creepy looking. And then here are some pieces, like they're plastic skeletons and cemetery gravestones. The gravestones don't seem to say anything funny, it just rest in peace. Sometimes you see decorative headstones that have like funny sayings on them, like, you know, how somebody died in like a really outrageous cartoony way. But these don't, these just say rest in peace. But I like the way the bones are laid out. And oh, I don't know whether you guys know this or if I've mentioned it before, but I'm actually a playwright, and a lot of times playwrights like to look through costume magazines and magazines like this, decoration websites, because basically we can get ideas from them. So for example, if I was ever going to have a play that for whatever reason had like a skeleton in it, this would be like a good prop to use. I haven't had any plays that need a skeleton yet, but it's always possible in the future, you never know. Okay. Oh, and I folded down this page because, as you know, I love fantasy. And when I saw this, I thought it was so cute. Like, look, you get this princess doll, and she's got this beautiful pink dress on. It's a magenta pink dress, and she's got a lovely crown and a lovely necklace. And look at the layers on the dress, it's so beautiful. There's the unicorn. It's got a pink bridle on and a lovely gold horn. And I just thought it was just such a pretty set. The unicorn and the doll together. So, I really like this. And it says that the princess outfit is $12.99 and the unicorn is $39.99. Now, I don't know if the doll is separate or not. I'm not sure how that works, but I love this set. That would be a great Christmas gift for any little kid that loves princesses. Okay. Oh, now over on this section. It's funny how it goes from like Halloween to Christmas. Like there's no rhyme or reason to it. But look at these little candy baskets. Like, I know that Halloween is getting more common in other countries. Like I know from my family that it's getting big in Ireland now. But in America, if anybody that's watching that's from some place that Halloween isn't big, on October 31st is Halloween, and Halloween is a holiday dedicated to everything that's like spooky and horror themed. But there's also this, this is gonna sound completely insane, but there's also this tradition where kids get dressed up for Halloween in any costume that you want. You can be everything from something scary like a witch to something really cute like a unicorn or a princess. And you take bags like this and you walk around the neighborhood ringing the neighbors' bells and go trick or treat, and people open the door and will give you candy. I know that sounds like insane, but it's true. We really do this. And it's a lot of fun. And I remember when I was little, like trick-or-treating so much, like getting garbage bags full of candy, because like candy, like more candy than I could ever eat. I think my mother would end up donating some of it because it was just too much of it. But I love these little bags. Like, look at them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. They're little pumpkins. And look at their little feet. They're green and white stockings. Green and white is actually the color of a football club or soccer club that my father loves, called Celtic, so he would love these. But anyway, like, it's just so cute. I love the way they're set up. And then look, on the other side you can also get a black hat version, but then look over here, they have Christmas stocking versions. So these would not necessarily be Halloween bags that you would carry around unless you were dressed up as Santa or an elf, which I have seen people do at Halloween. But these would actually be stockings. And at Christmas time, for anybody that's not familiar with this custom, at Christmas time, a lot of people hang stockings up, which are traditionally socks, and you stuff like little presents into them, little candies and little toys and stuff. So these are like fancy stockings. Instead of socks, you have the elf feet and the Santa feet. But the real reason I turned this page down, of course, are the gnomes. I'll be gnome for Christmas. So, as you know, I am crazy about fantasy stuff. And when I saw these gnomes, I thought, oh my god, this is so cute. So you have like 2 gnomes on top of wine bottles. I guess that they keep the wine from spilling or keep the wine warm. I don't know. I don't drink wine. They just decorate the bottles. So cute. You've got this little gnome coffee mug, and it's got candy canes in it. And then you've got this gnome dish towel and a gnome salt and pepper shaker, and they're red and green. And then look at the candy dish. This is like the kind of dish you would serve cookies to Santa on. And when I was little, I used to serve not only cookies to Santa, I used to leave carrots for the reindeer as well. And it was just so cute, because look, this gnome is in red, and this gnome is in green, this gnome is in red, and this gnome is in green. And if the gnome is wearing red, he's got a predominantly green hat, although this one also has some white and red. And if he's in and if he's in green, he's got a predominantly red hat. And this one's in red, so he's got this one's got a green and a red hat equally. And this one's wearing green, so he's got a red hat. It's so cute. I love gnomes, so I thought that was adorable. Any kind of fantasy creature will get my attention pretty much immediately. Oh, and then this is the only page I turned down that I really might order this. It is a picture frame, a 21 photo collage frame. It's only $20. And if anybody has ever seen some of my other videos, I am an abstract artist that makes bizarre sculptural wall hangings. And oh my god, I could use this to make the coolest sculptural wall hanging. I could have like a different element in every frame. So I think I may need to order this because it is cheap. Unless the shipping is really outrageous, I'm probably going to need to order that. And because of that, I'm going to mark the page. And this actually fell out of this catalog, and I wanted to show you this. I've been using this as a page marker. But look at this. It's a Disney celebration, and they're showing off this beautiful Disney handbag. And look at all the characters. We have Simba, and Mrs. Potts and Chip. And, I can't remember his name. What was, in Beauty and the Beast, the chandelier's name, the candle's name. I'm sorry guys, my memory's going. And this is Flora, Forta, and Merryweather, the fairy godmothers. I was crazy about them when I was younger. Anything to do with like fairy godmothers. Even back then I was crazy into fantasy. And Aurora, and Mickey and Minnie, of course, and Pluto, and Donald, and Goofy, and Daisy. And then over here we have Ursula, and Sebastian, and Flounder, and Ariel. And she, of course, was my favorite Disney princess because she had a tail, and I thought that was really cool. And then there's Nemo, and what were their names? Gus, and wasn't them one of them the little Cinderella's nice friends? My memory is completely shot. I'm sorry. My brain is fried from PhD. And then this is the fairy godmother of Cinderella. So there we go. So what I did, and I think it's the same on the front and the back. So I'm using this as a page marker, but I just wanted to show you this too because I thought this was a beautiful bag. I'm actually going to have to show this to my cousin because she's insane about one of my cousins is like crazy about Disney, and I think she would love this. How much is this? If anybody's interested in this, the total order is, it's $129.95, so it's not cheap, but it's really pretty. I'm using this as a page marker for that frame. Oh, and then on this side, there's really not that much to see. There's like cocktail collections, and then, and these are just like organizers, like crap to file, crap to shred. So, but yeah, I have to keep this page out because this is the only thing I saw that I might very well end up ordering. Unless I can go to IKEA and find one there for cheaper and I don't have to pay shipping. We'll see. Okay. here. I of course had to fold this page down because it's more like girly fantasy stuff. And do you see these? Look at these. They're pink boots that light up. When I was like 6 or 7, I would have loved these, but they didn't exist back then. Because look at this, but they are so beautiful. I love them. When I was little, I would have absolutely loved those. And then look at these purses. You have a kitty purse, a gold kitty purse. And look at this one. It's a kitty corn purse, a kitty that's a unicorn. And then you have a unicorn purse, and it's shiny and pink with gold, and it's got a gold horn. And look, it's got 1, 2, 3 pom-poms. A purple one, a pink one, and a blue one. I love that. And look at how delighted this little girl looks to be carrying that bag. This bag would go really well with these shoes, but would go even better with the shoes we saw on the other page, the unicorn shoes. This would be perfect for those. And these bags are only $10 each. I think they're all cute, but I would obviously go for the unicorn one if I was little. And then look at these. These are cute little earmuff and glove sets, although your fingers are out, and I think that would make my fingers very cold, so I don't think I'd particularly like these gloves. But there's a cute purple owl set, a cute pink owl set, a cute panda set with pink accents, and then a unicorn set that's blue. Although if you look at it, they say it's a unicorn, but you could also make an argument, just given the color of this nice aqua color, that this could also represent a narwhal, which is a real animal. Unicorn. Let's see. Okay, let's keep going. Oh. And then on this page, look at this, more unicorns. I know, I have a problem when it comes to fantasy things. It's a walking horse or unicorn with sound. So you can press here, and a little unicorn that's pink with purple, nice magenta horn. She will walk and sing. And here's the horse version. It's just like this, except a plainer brown and no horn. And they're only $16.99. And then look at these. For only $10 each. I would have wanted one of each of these when I was a kid. These are color changing plush stars. The pink one, a yellow one, and a blue one. And isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. I think they're fantastic. For kids who are afraid of the dark, this is like perfect. I work in the toy industry. I think I've mentioned that before. I do a lot of work with the toy industry. I'm a journalist, and I do a lot with the toy industry. And so I always love seeing toys. Okay, so for this page, I wanted to show you guys a few things. Firstly, this is a really funny book and a really funny song. So if you have a chance when you're not trying to relax because it's loud, Google this song because it's really funny. The Wonky Donkey. Just to throw that out there. So the reason I turned down this page is because, firstly, these are really cool to decorate a backyard. If you know anybody that likes to do like painting of rocks, there's a butterfly set and an owl set for $10, and they come with white and yellow and blue, red and green and blue and purple paint. So these are cool. But the reason I turned this page down is because of these. Okay. These are 30-piece gel pens in a roll-up case. So the case rolls up to be like this size. This is only $10 for 30 pens. I have to tell you a story about these. Now, when I was younger, when I was about 11 or 12, my mother bought me this. I think she bought it for my birthday. And I thought it was so unbelievably cool, because a lot of these pens were neon and they were very pigmented, and you could write with them on black construction paper, and it would come out as clear as a bell. It like popped like neon. It was amazing, right? So I was crazy about these pens. I thought they were fantastic. But I'm telling you, I would write with them like a couple of words with each one, and then they would completely dry up. I mean, it was so disappointing because it was such an awesome present. It was such an awesome gift. It was such an awesome idea, but they just didn't work right, and they would dry up after. Even if you close the cap really tight, they would just dry up after a certain amount of time. So I am hoping that in today's world they are made better. because if they are made better and if they do actually work, this is a really, really cool gift, because these pens will, the majority of them will write, the majority of them are like either neon color or metallic color, and they will write really clearly on black construction paper. If you can get a notebook of black construction paper, they look really cool. But I remember when I saw these, I really hoped that they did make them better, the ink consistency better, because this was a gift that I absolutely loved when I was little, but unfortunately it just did not last too long. But hopefully they're made better now. And let me see, what was back here? Oh, I think I skipped a page. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Yes, I did. I knew I skipped a page when I saw that. Look at these. This is a set. Precious Moments. Wizard of Oz doll collection. $16.99 each. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. You can get them all for for a little over $100. But look, you have the Cowardly Lion, you have Dorothy and Toto, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the beautiful fairy godmother, and then look, the Wicked Witch, the big hat and the broom. No flying monkeys. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys before, but my all-time favorite story growing up was Alice in Wonderland. But my second favorite story was Wizard of Oz. So when I saw this, I thought it was just adorable. I mean, this is like the perfect gift for somebody who loves that series. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just thought they were so cute, and I just wanted to point them out to you. And then, a little while later in the book, let me see. And of course, I can't flip the pages. We come over here, and there's 3 more Precious Moments dolls. And this is from the different series. So we have Snow White and Tinkerbell and Cinderella, and these are also $16.99. And you see this Tinkerbell costume? When I was little, like 4 years old, I got a Tinkerbell costume like this for Halloween, and back then that was like the only fairy costume you saw. Like today, fairy costumes are everywhere, but I believe when I was like 4, I started the whole trend with the fairy costume thing because I got the Tinkerbell costume and basically refused to take it off. I mean, I would wear this thing every single chance I got. I didn't care if it was way beyond Halloween. I mean, I wore it at Christmas. I wore it I think I wore it one day at Easter. I refused to take it off and demanded to go to my aunt's house dressed like that. I'd wear it in the summer and go running around in sprinklers with the wings. I think the only way that I finally stopped wearing it is that I literally outgrew it and the wings started to fray. But yeah, so whenever I see this, it reminds me of that Tinkerbell costume because I was obsessed with that costume. So the fantasy obsession has gone back a long, long time with me. And then over here, I just wanted to show you these 2. So these are cute, 2 little cute reindeer decorations. I'm normally not really into plaid, but I have to say these are adorable. There's a little black and white one and a little red and green one. They're both wearing Christmas wreaths, and they're really cute. I don't have anything quite like this. I do have 2 reindeer that are kind of this size that I bought at a street fair actually once in July. There was a guy at the street fair in the middle of July, but he had like all these beautiful hand-carved items, and among the items he had were hand-carved like reindeer that were pretty sizable, and they were so pretty. My mother and I like fell in love with them completely. So we had 2 colors. He had a brown one and he had a white one, and we bought one of each, and we were putting them in the car. I just remember my father having trouble putting them in the trunk and like being really frustrated, like thinking we were crazy for buying Christmas ornaments in July. And I always laugh when I remember that, like his commentary on that situation. But yeah, but these are really cute, and they're only $20 each. And they probably are, I think they're made of wood and plastic and cloth. Very cute. Oh yes, now, even though I have this page turned out, I just thought this was so cute. It's a little candle, and look, it's shaped like a snowman. That was so cute. But look over here. Once again, we're back to the fantasy thing, because this is an ongoing theme with me. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little elves. This one has rings around her neck. This one is holding an iPad, it looks like, or a phone. This one is holding a bag, maybe a jewel bag. This one's holding a little kitten, which I love because I'm crazy about cats. And this one is holding, it looks like a microphone. So this one's name is Barely. And this one is Max. And this one is Dakota. And this one with the kitty is Alexis. And this one here is named Riker. And I don't know why you would name a Christmas elf Riker. Because that reminds me of the name of a really infamous prison in New York called Rikers Island. So very inappropriate for an elf in my opinion. But oh well. They're really, really adorable. And obviously I would want to get the set. And they start at $12.99 because this one, Riker, is only $12.99. And the rest of them are $14.99. But I think if you get these, you'd have to get the set. They look so cute together. Alright. And in case anybody's wondering, no, I have never been to Rikers Island. I just know the name of the prison. But no. I've actually never even gotten a parking ticket. I'm very nervous and afraid of breaking the rules. Now these, I think, are absolutely adorable. So this is the Thanksgiving item now. These are Thanksgiving couples or turkey figurines, and they start at $6.99 each. So essentially what we have here, you have a couple of pilgrims. You have the man pilgrim and the woman pilgrim, and the man Indian and the woman Indian or Native American. And then you have a pilgrim riding on a giant turkey. So I don't really know how this happened. Apparently he's either Tom Thumb or there was some sort of mutant turkeys in that area. But it's still really cute. So the woman pilgrim, she has blonde hair and she's holding a pumpkin and she's got a cute little apron with a flower on it. And the man pilgrim has the classic hat and he's holding a pumpkin and he's holding ears of corn. And then the man Native American is holding a pumpkin and an ear of corn. And he's also got a beautiful outfit on. Look at the details on it. He's got a feather in his hair. And then the lady Native American also has a feather in her hair, and she's holding a basket of apples and a nice ear of corn. And she has a beautiful dress on, look, with a sunflower. And look at her shoes. They have little turquoise beads in them. I love that attention to detail. And then up here you have a pudgy pilgrim riding on this giant turkey. And look at how detailed the turkey's feathers are. And the pilgrim's in green and brown pants, and he's got blonde hair and this crazy smile. Perhaps he's their son, their bratty son. And look at the feathers. They're so detailed. And there's 1, 2 pumpkins at the turkey's feet. So the price of the... Oh, no, he's not a pilgrim. He's a scarecrow. A scarecrow riding turkey figurine. So there's a scarecrow riding a turkey. I think he looks more like a pilgrim than a scarecrow. But, you know... There you go. So anyway, the scarecrow riding a turkey figurine is $6.99, and the couples are each $9.99. So for under $30, you can get this whole set, and I think they would look really nice together on a table. So I really liked them. Oh, and then this I just wanted to show you because this is a Harry Potter tabletop collection, and I think they said everything in here starts at $6.99 each. So the mugs are $9.99. The mug is $9.99 and it includes the crest of all the houses. And the plates, a set of 4 plates, is $20 and $19.99, which is not bad. And then the glass coasters, which are these, are only $6.99. Not bad, $6.99 for 4 of them. Okay. And the mug is $10 and the plates are $10 for 4. Set of 4. Some very reasonable prices. So obviously, being into fantasy, I grew up being very into Harry Potter, and I have taken the test many, many times, and every single time I get the same result. I am a pure, solid, unadulterated Ravenclaw. I always score 92% Ravenclaw and 96% Ravenclaw. And then my second personality under Ravenclaw is Hugglepuff. So I am 92 to 96% Ravenclaw in personality, with the remaining being overwhelmingly Hugglepuff. I have very little Gryffindor in me because I'm completely not brave, and I'm not really a cutthroat at all, so I'm not really anything like Slytherins, but I am primarily a Ravenclaw, which makes a lot of sense because I do like to read and kind of brave. Alright, and then I just wanted to show you these flowers. So, as you can see, there's lots of beautiful sets of flowers here. So I don't really know how good the prices are for these, but it's buy 3 or more, save $1 each. But I just love some, the photos of them. They're just so beautiful. You got pink ones and purple ones, and look at the reds and the yellows. Just gorgeous. And on this page, I thought these were so cute. Look at these. So these are little garden stake silly scarecrows. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And one is wearing a green shirt, and one's wearing a yellow shirt, and one's wearing a red shirt. And then this one's wearing yellow pants, and green pants, and red pants. And look at how cute they are. Now, I know that some people won't find these cute because some people will think they look a little bit like clowns, and I know some people are completely freaked out by clowns, especially after seeing the movie It. But these are $14.99 each, and I know I think they're very cute for fall. And over here we just have a big trick-or-treat sign, and then that's it. Then we just have some seasonal doormats. And we have this one says welcome, and it's a fall scene. And this one is a spring scene. And this one is a 4th of July scene. And this one is a Halloween scene. And this is a Christmas scene. And then this is just like the standard mat. So I guess you would just buy the standard mat, and then the panels you insert into the rubber base. And the panels are spring, 4th of July, harvest, Halloween, and Christmas. And I think the entire thing is $22.99, which is very reasonable. And then look on the back. There's this cute little turkey pumpkin. And there's an owl version and a kitty version wearing a witch hat. So obviously this is my favorite one. But, oh, and they're $9.99 each. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to make another video soon. I know that you are probably more used to my eye exams, but occasionally I have to branch out a little bit into other types of content because it's really hard to keep finding the proper stuff to do with the eye charts and that. So thank you for watching, and please check back to my channel soon.